So, I don't know where you want me to start, but.
Go with the beginning, because
Okay.
I have no idea what we're
All
talking
right, perfect. My name is Ron Durbin. I'm an attorney in Tulsa. I got into it with Judge Holmes about her trying to kick some reporters out of a courthouse one day, and she filed a bar complaint against me. I went and said, okay, well, fine. You're going to file a bar complaint against me. I know her to be a habitual drunk, which is a rule. There's a constitutional provision that says you're not supposed to be that as a judge. So I would just get some investigatory stuff on that. Reveal that to the judicial authorities and let them, decide as they want to. During the course of our investigation, the private investigator that was observing her drinking at the Hunt Club, which is in Tulsa, Oklahoma, observed her we went there, it's now been more than 15 occasions. Not knowing when she's going to be there or not, but we've gone between the hours of 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. And 100% of the time that we have gone there, she has been there sitting there getting drunk. Half of the time she's been there with a child who appears to be about 8 years old. The private investigators and other people, including Josh, who was there one day observing this, have observed her doing shot after shot after shot after shots, and then walking that kid hand in hand. And there's video. I'll give that as part of the report. I put one day's video
on here with this.
Yeah, you go click on that, and there's a website.
I'll just turn this in.
But here's the thing, I have all the raw video. So that's just one day. That's just November the 8th, 2023. And that day of her going in there and doing 5-6 shots in a White Claw, and then walking out in an hour and 20 minutes, and then walking out and driving this kid. And then we've got another day where she did 10 shots and drank 2 White Claws and drove this child.
Is this part of your crew, or do I need to get
He's
somebody?
part of my crew. No, part of my crew. And so this is an epic problem. And I reported it to the presiding judge of Tulsa County District Court, Judge Drummond, when he was the presiding judge a year ago. When I knew that she was just a drunk, I reported it. I didn't expect my private investigator to find her coming there with an 8-year-old to a bar that at the time was not serving food. Sometimes they serve food at the Hunt Club, but at the times that this was all happening, they were not serving food. I have it all very well documented that they were not serving food. The child should not have been in the facility at all. Certainly the woman shouldn't have been consuming alcohol and then going and getting in the vehicles and driving with this child. Yesterday, I had some people let Judge Holmes know that we were going to be at the courthouse today revealing what was going on with the videos and stuff that we've been capturing during our investigation. We walked over to the Hunt Club from my office. I'm at 116 North Greenwood, and we were going to get some B-roll footage, and I sent that guy in the far back ahead and said, hey, just run ahead, and just out of curiosity, let's see if she's there before we walk over there, just to have an idea what we're walking into. He gets over there and says, oh, she's not there. I'm like, okay, great. So we're walking over there. We're walking through Reconciliation Park, taking some pictures and video of the park, taking our sweet time. He apparently went down to Ida Red and bought something, and as he's walking back, there comes Holmes walking into the bar with her grandkid again. And he goes in there and observes her taking shots with people and engaging in the same behavior that we've seen her engage in and drive drunk with this child. I saw some Tulsa police officers that were out in front of the Cicero's, a little restaurant there, and I walked over to them and I explained to them what was going on. I showed them the video that's on StopSharingHomes.com, so they'll have seen the video that you're going to watch. And they tell me, okay, we're gonna look into this. The guy in the car rolls up the window. I go walk back to the corner by the tavern, and bam, they're gone. And I'm like, what the heck? They just told me they were gonna do something. I'm trying to stop a woman from.
Is this also one of yours?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I'm with them.
No, I got you.
This one's with us too.
Yeah, because everybody's seen the video and everybody wants to report a crime. So everybody's here to say this is something they're going to stand up for. We got a lot of other people too, but anyway, I tried to report it to those guys. So then I call the non-emergency number and I say, hey, this is what's going on. I've got plenty of pictures and video of this. I got it where I can show it to you. I've already shown it to some of your officers. They tell me that in order for them to do something, that I have to wait for her to get in the car with the kid again and try to drive, and that I can stop her and then call y'all. And I'm like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm sitting there thinking about I get behind her and get run over by a drunk. I instead decided, hey, we'll go, and Josh was there. I said, instead, we'll just go get some B-roll footage,
What's B-roll footage
like,
mean?
some
Behind the
footage of
scenes.
behind the scenes, like the Hunt Club, pictures of the Hunt Club, because we didn't really have any good shots of the Hunt Club names for the videos we're gonna put out. So we wanted to just like get some pictures of the front of the business, you know, so when you make the video, you got
Kind
some
of like when the
thumbnails
news
on
shoots videos
YouTube
of
and
your
stuff.
cruiser, and they like Tulsa police saved someone on highway, and they show a picture of your cruiser on the side of the highway.
You know,
Instead of
all that
showing the
just
interview.
extraneous stuff. Again, we were just gonna capture some stuff to make our video to put with all the stuff we have of our drinking and driving, right? So just to explain the story, just put it all together. I was gonna do an interview explaining what happened, like I'm doing right now. Start it and then start the video. She shows up, she's drinking. I'm trying to stop her. I talk to those guys, no luck. I call. They tell me to do that. I say, okay, I'm just gonna go walk in front and just do my interview stuff. And so I walk up in front, I put my phone down on a live, and the people with the cameras are recording. And I'm doing my intro. Like we're getting the B-roll so they can edit the footage that night. All of a sudden, her bailiff from the courthouse shows up. Why? Because another guy had gone in live with my Facebook page, showing her drinking with her grandkid in there, and either she realized it or her bailiff saw it and realized it, but they came to go try to get drunk Judge Holmes out of the bar. And she comes out and starts getting pissed off that we're recording and capturing this judge doing this stuff. Anyway, she calls the police for, I guess, me recording on the sidewalk. Tons of officers come. I can't get them to come for her about to drive a drunk kid, but a man recording on the sidewalk, I mean, there were 8 officers that showed up, and none of them would really talk to me. And I'm trying to talk, they talked to her, they talked to one of the neighbors who's really pissed off about the fact that he's a drunk there, and he didn't like the fact that I'm running the Hunt Club. And they leave. I can't get any of them to give me a report number. I can't get any of them to like take like, this is a felony. No, it's not committed in your presence. It doesn't matter though. You can watch the video. I have all of the raw video of her drinking. I've got the private investigator that can detail every single drink that she consumed, the time she I mean, his reports are insane. We've got to stop this woman from drunk driving. I need to report this and have y'all investigate. We'll give you everything. Y'all do what y'all do. I just need to start the process somehow.
Cool, let's do that.
All right.
So, step 1, let me write down, I guess I'll put you as the person reporting.
Sure.
We'll get all them as witnesses. I don't have my city phone. I'm gonna go out to my car and get that in a minute.
problem.
And I can send you what's called a community request. It's an email that comes to you, and you can collect every piece of video and pictures and evidence that you have and upload it there, and it'll come direct to
Beautiful.
us.
Awesome. That's what these
And
guys.
then,
That's what these guys will do.
Can you get me a physical copy of your private investigator's
Yes.
report, so I can attach it to my report? Because
I
my
have a
report's
report
gonna
from
be
every-
relatively small compared to
I have a report
his.
from every single day that he was there. I mean, he wrote detailed reports, so I can get those back at the
Yeah, I
office
can-
and get those to you.
I can just send you give you my email.
Email address,
email
yeah, I'll
it to
have
me, I can
Angela
print 'em
email,
out
yeah,
here and-
Angela, I'll have Angela email all that stuff to you.
All right,
So yeah, we'll make this easy then.
and I can turn this in.
Yep.
Yes.
And again, we have all the raw footage, so I don't want anybody saying that I edited it to make it look worse than it is. No, that was just the first day. It's worse than that. That was just day 1. He's like, how much more of this footage do you want me to add to this? And I'm like, let's just
It's
call
like,
it
get it
day
in
1.
under a minute. I'm like, dude, that's an hour of her at the bar. That's just one trip.
One trip, an hour.
That day I was there,
Yeah.
she was there for an hour and 15 minutes, and I personally witnessed her drink 6 shots of vodka, which they were double shots. They were so 12 shots of vodka and 2 big ass White Claws.
And
Sounds
then
like
drive with her
alcoholic.
kid, grandkid.
Spell your first name for me.
Ronald, Ronald,
And your last name.
Durbin, Durbin.
Your date of birth
10/23/1979.
and address.
I'm gonna go off it. 116 North Greenwood Avenue, Tulsa, 74120.
And what
Listening to
phone
you
number do you
talk
have?
about-
918-346-1755.
All right,
Here.
and
Ron's echoing as well.
now I'm just gonna go around the room in order to keep track. Sir, what's your name?
Brad,
B-R-A-D?
yes, Ranger, Reyenger.
That's
R-E-Y?
R-E-Y. Hang
E,
on.
yeah, sorry.
I was spelling ranger like.
Yeah, everyone does that.
R-E-Y.
E-N-G-E-R.
All right, date of birth
22781,
and address,
352097 East
355097
2097 East 1040 Road, Prague, Oklahoma 74864.
And a phone number.
941-720-7302.
All right, who have I missed? Sir in the red hat, just so
Yeah.
I keep track going
Okay, yeah.
circular.
It's Derek Workman, D-E-R-E-K. Not,
E-R-E-K.
W-R-K-M-A-N.